being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in 2K.
The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a 5-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken 4th in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Vucevic. Bridges out there with DeRozan. Then it's White, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Cooper is out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Capella in at the center position. Here's here we come down the home stretch. This is where modern-day strength and conditioning programs, I think, really show their worth. What about you?
You think, and you're right, Kevin. I agree with you. I mean, sports science, I love it. It seems to evolve a little bit every year.
Here's Cooper. To the middle. Here's Randall. Good on the bucket.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
Here's Chicago. White up top. He's guarded by Cooper. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
On defense, the Knicks. Out to White. From downtown. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
But this is how White is built. I mean, we'll probably always see him take around half his shots for three-point land.
Rose passes to Cooper. Randall right side. Pass to Cooper. Clock at 6. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul.
Foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Ball kicks to DeRozan. The wide open look here for Vucevic. No good on the triple. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now Ball. After the missed three from Vucevic, DeRozan with it. And guarded by Capella. And the call will be against D. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Hornets was superb. He picked up 39 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. We'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he could be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
New York calls timeout. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. And it's something they'll try to replicate tonight.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Clint Capella.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Cooper. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Caruso grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
To the inside. Here's Cooper, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Driving in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's Williams. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
Can't throw weak stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots from that.
Cooper the pass to Capella. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to ball. Shoots over Toppin. It's deflected. It's Fournier on the wing. New York moving it around. Cooper the pass to Fournier. Here's Cooper. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now. Looking to build out their advantage even further.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Well, for a lot, Chris, the mid-range shot has fallen out of favor in the past decade or so. Do you think that trend will go the other way at some point?
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. The mid-range shot didn't fall out of favor with champions. Golden State, don't they shoot mid-range? Oh, yeah, they did. Toronto, didn't they shoot mid-range? Yeah, I think so. Let's see, who's before that? LeBron's teams? Cleveland, Miami, did they shoot mid-range? Yeah. So I just want to change that statement, the narrative. Everyone, check it out. Winners, yeah, they have mid-range games. Those that don't have many mid-range games, they haven't won a championship.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for New York. Shot clock at 5. Here's Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information. He told me that there is tendonitis in the knee, and it's causing him a lot of problems. The pain has just become too much. and they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. And it's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate from down low.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls. Ricky Rubio comes in for Alex Caruso. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rubio against Cooper. Rubio misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
And that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
For the Knicks, Randall's checked in for Toppin. And quickly in for Derrick Rose. And Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic checked in for Williams. Now, here's Rubio. 9 points last game out. Here's Vucevic. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Knicks leading by 13. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says
he swipes the ball away again.
With every steal, he continues to march towards the record book.
Well, Greg, looking at his season totals, he's got a good view of 3rd most steals in a single year. What a defensive season for him.
And it was Michael Ray Richardson who tallied 265 steals back in 1980. 3rd most ever in the NBA. I think he may have company soon.
New York's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
And New York making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Cooper against Ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's stolen by DeRozan. All alone, and Ball slams it in.
Exceptional decision maker in transition situation. Boy, he's so awesome at reading the floor.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Cooper against Vucevic, and the shot goes down. Randall's got 6. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could do.
And it's DeRozan missing. New York leading by 15. It's a floater, and quickly finishes inside.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Here's Ball. Knocks down the step-back J. 6 points for him.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his look.
Cooper kicks to Randall. Shoots over Vucevic. That one rolling around and rims out.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
DeRozan passes to Rubio. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's DeRozan. Knicks with the rebound. Cooper's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And they recover it. Anthony can't hit. With 1 on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Cooper, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Ooh, this is what makes Randall so special. His ferocity on the boards is admirable.
There's the lob to Bridges.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's DeRozan. The Knicks pull it in. Cooper's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Need to calm down, play their game.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
Bulls trail by 18. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Passes to Bridges. He takes it in. The kick out to Ball. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for New York. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
The pass to Williams. Here's Ball. And there it is for him. Ball's got 8.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? You gotta like watching Ball go into the lane and finish.
Cooper, the pass to Randall. Capella trying to free himself up. Randall with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 18.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And they double up DeRozan. Top of the key Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Cooper. He's got 17. Inside. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Chicago calls timeout.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Make some noise.
Ball finds Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now DeRozan. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pass to Cooper. Rose passes to Cooper. Grimes. He's covered by Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Cooper with the bucket. 19 points for D. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Caruso kicks to Bridges. Here's Ball. The rebound by Cooper. Cooper's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Here's Toppin. Lays it up off the glass. Toppin's got 10 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. Bridges outside. There's Ball with the 3. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's DeRozan. The shot misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Rose looking around. Pass to Toppin. Here's Cooper. He's got 19. Toppin, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Bulls shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
A different look for New York. Anthony comes in for Randall. And quickly in for Derrick Rose. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bridges. Jenkins comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Alex Caruso. Such a wide open look. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is the mindset Ball has. If you're not going to guard him closely, he'll torch you off the pass.
Cooper the pass to Toppin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Anthony left side. To the middle. Here's Cooper. And he uses the glass on the layup. 21 points for D.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
1:39 left in the third. Ball with a wide open look. And the Bulls another 3.
And it's looking like he got his long-range touchback after the break. I mean, that's his second 3 of the half after none in the first.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Back to Rubio. Passes it to Jenkins. Outside, Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Toppin. Here's Cooper to the paint. Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Deep 2 from Ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Cooper's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball up top, covered by Anthony. Anthony against Williams. And there's the pass to Ball. Knicks with the rebound. A three. Here's Cooper. Another shot. Excellent D there from Ball.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And so it's New York finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very... Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with...
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Williams all out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Vucevic. And it's Jenkins in at the three. Rubio finds Williams. To the middle. And Ball slams it in.
Love watching Ball shoulder the offense like this. I mean, showing off the entire arsenal like that.
New York moving it around. Here's Cooper. Excellent D there from Ball. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Bulls. And it's Ball penetrating. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you?
Bulls substitution.
Here's Rose. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Cooper. With the drive. Stolen by Rubio. Inside. Here's Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 6 assists here tonight. Cooper the pass to Capella. Kicks to Rose. Rubio against Cooper. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, and when he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Pass to Vucevic. Ball against Rose. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Barrett. There's the drive.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rubio, the pass to Bridges. Back to Rubio. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Cooper. Oh, good with the triple.
Did a lot of damage from three-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Lets it go. Offensive rebound. Dishes it to Rose. Cooper the pass to Capella. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Passes it to Vucevic. Bridges against Randall. Bridges dishes to Jenkins. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
To the wing on the left. Here's Cooper. Knicks with a new 14.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Stolen. Pulls it up. He trains the quick shot. And now it's up to 25 points for D. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Here's Cooper. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Count that one. Cooper's got 13 points in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Here's Cooper. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Lets it go with a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Dosunmu's got his first bucket in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for team.
Well, he's had an effect on every part of this game. Triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
And the Knicks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Dunn comes in for Ricky Rubio. Dosunmu's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Dunn passes to Dosunmu. Back to Dunn. And there's the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Such a powerful point guard. Even when you get aggressive with Dunn, he works through it.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Here's Cooper. Three-pointer. It drops.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
We know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on
Like I'm Kurt.